Slot was not able to handle the dressing room again. He was not able to play the way he played that won him the league. So they lost that Liverpool X, like Klopp X kind of gameplay that we know. They lost that control in the game.
Slot's going bad or good?
I think it can be yes or no. Yes, in the sense that Slot lost the dressing room. I think there was a scenario when Salah did not shake Slot when he was substituted. Then I think the players are no longer playing the aggressive way we know. So Slot was not able to handle the dressing room again. He was not able to play the way he played that won him the league. So they lost that Liverpool X, like Klopp X kind of gameplay that we know. They lost that control in the game. Van Dijk that used to defend and used to command the back would not command the back. So even from the captain, as if he could not even control the players again. So that was why I think yes, I can go for a yes, but no in the sense that whoever they are bringing in now is starting again.
Yeah, he has to start from
scratch. He has to buy players. He has to start from scratch. He has to know the players. He has to bring his philosophy, but it will depend on the person they bring.
And now I'll tell you the person they brought. Andoni Iraola from
now Liverpool are talking. The owners are talking. That now is a good sign as a man, because that manager you called now is a kind of Klopp. He plays the way Klopp plays. Klopp plays Gegen press 4-3-3, and I think in Bournemouth they play that kind of high press using the flank, direct play. They attack you, they press you, they want you to lose the ball, and when you lose the ball, they use that pressure to use it, and they will not score you. That's the Bournemouth player. He knows how to play it well. They block whenever they are pressing, they block the attacker is blocking the two centre backs. So the centre backs cannot pass it to the other centre back, and they will now pressure to put you in a position, and they use something known as triggers, in the sense that whenever they notice that in a particular part of the field, they will now pressure you there to make a mistake. When you now lose the ball, you want to clear the ball away. You now clear the ball to now enter.
That was what made Bournemouth very dangerous.
Yeah, so they could press you, make you to lose the ball, and now attack, and then now score you. And they had good players that could do that. So I think he plays like Klopp, and I think Liverpool, not just that he plays for Klopp, he plays 4-3-3, the same formation that Klopp used to play. So I think that is why now sacking Slot now became a good thing. You get, because the manager they bought is good.
Okay, I have already told us about his formation and anything, so we'll just keep and go to the part of Liverpool last season. What do you think went wrong, and what do you think they should do better in order to avoid it?
What went wrong was I think they had overscored. That's the first thing I think. They had gap.
Like their squad was unbalanced.
Their squad was too much. They had a lot too many stars.
Bloated.
Yeah, they had Reeds, they had Reeds, they had Gakpo, they had Isaac, like players, Salah, so making all those players happy was now the problem. Salah was not happy because he was being benched, and it divided the Liverpool fans. Some people were saying, why would they bench after what Salah did for them? And some people were saying Salah is not playing well. Salah, when Liverpool plays without Salah, they play better. And Isaac now coming in did not play because of injury. So I think all I'll say, I don't really blame Slot. It was just unfortunate. It was the poor season for Liverpool, and it could have happened to any other manager. The signings they bought did not work out, and he also sold some players too. He sold some of Klopp's players. Forgetting who he really sold, but he bought his own player, and it didn't work out.
So now we're talking about the transfers. This season, I think Liverpool now have gotten. They just got Araujo.
That is a dangerous signing, and I commend Liverpool owners for that.
They got Araujo. They are in for Bakula.
If they pull that, that's another dangerous signing.
It's for a lot of money.
That's a dangerous signing.
And then they lost Mohamed Salah, which I think
is going to be. Yeah, he's going to.
So where do you think Liverpool is now?
I'll first talk about who they bought. I think in terms of partnership, like I said before, in our previous, you can go and watch those previous videos. I think I made a comment in Arsenal, in Man U, when we talked about Man U.
Yeah, watch the videos.
In terms of partnership, it's Gabriel and and what's his name? Saliba. That's the best partnership in Premier League. After that, I think
It's Van Dijk and
it's Van Dijk and Arroyo. That is a dangerous, robust attack. Do you know what it means? Aggressive. They are both aggressive. They are both. They know how to play the ball. And yes, Arroyo is a little bit rash sometimes because he doesn't know when to attack. He doesn't know when to defend. But with Van Dijk's experience, he can teach him. Okay, he can tell him, okay, this Premier League. Premier League, a lot of controversy. If you just touch somebody like this, it can be a red card. So he needs to learn from Van Dijk, and they need to make it work because I really did not support that Konate part. Konate was all over the place sometimes. It was as if he was lost. Arroyo now is very aggressive, but Arroyo does too much. That's the problem. Konate does not do enough. Arroyo does too much. So the problem now is Arroyo now needs to calm down and not be rash. Because Premier League referees are very, very bad. They are bad. They don't know. The officiating is very poor in Premier League. And you can do a tackle and you can get a red card. They can just spoil your game. Okay. So Arroyo and advice for Arroyo. Then for Bakola's finishing is nothing to write home about. His finishing is very poor. He needs to work on that finishing. He does everything right, but when he gets to that place to score, he plays like I don't know. He just plays over the ball.
I tried to cut you short there, but I think with Bakola, the problem is if he gets a good run of games, I think Bakola can get better, and it's scary.
I'm making a bold comment. I don't think Bakola will do well in the Premier League. Why? I think he's going to be a Darwin Núñez type of player.
That's very bold.
Núñez did everything. When he gets to score, except to score, that's the problem. Bakola, why do you think PSG is selling him? PSG will not sell him any other player that they know they are good. He's good, but his problem is his finish. In the World Cup, I watched him. He was just playing the ball all over the place. He had a good. He knows how to dribble. He knows how to attack. But when it comes to score, that's the problem. That's the problem I have with Bakola. When it comes to scoring goals, is the problem. But in terms of any other thing, so it depends on how Areola will shape him. Areola can help him. Areola is a good coach. Areola has shaped good players.
The likes of Hudson, Zabani, Ryan, Semenyo.
So you can name them. Areola, he has to now make him to understand. Okay, see, if you get to the ball, be composed, know how to finish. But I'm not a player, so Bakola should obviously know this. When you want to score, be more composed and place it in the net. So that's why I feel those two signings are good. And I think people are saying, and you know more that Gakpo may leave.
Yes.
Gakpo leaves. That's a loss. That's a big loss. Ritz has not performed enough. He has not performed enough to the price. Isak has not performed enough. Isak is another player that came in with so much hype.
That takes us to our next question now. The three players you should watch out for in Liverpool. I think
remains the player that can bring this team back to the glory that we need him.
Yes, I think the first will be Szoboszlai because I think he's the captain in waiting for when Van Dijk eventually leaves.
Yes, he's the one that's behind Bruno Fernandes. People argue that sometimes Liverpool fans go argue that he's even better than Bruno. Yes, he's good. He knows that. I think he's the best free kick taker in the league now. He knows how to take all those outside free kicks and he's good. So maybe people argue him and Rice are tossing in who is the best free kick taker, but the way his knuckleballs are in free kick are dangerous. So in terms of players to watch, I think we need to watch out for Szoboszlai. We need to watch out for Isak. Needs to prove why he's Isak. Isak will need Newcastle. He needs to come now and show us because Ekitike is still injured. So he needs to come now and show us that he's Isak that we know and we love. So Isak, Bakola, I've said enough about Bakola. Bakola needs to know how to finish.
So
if
Bakola is your third.
My third is Bakola. Then my fourth is Arroyo. Arroyo is a player that I think he will get a red card this season. I think he will get. Unfortunately, we know how Arroyo is. He can play.
So you think Arroyo, the Premier League will not be favorable for Arroyo?
No, he will be favorable. He's going to get a red card. I don't know how it's going to end up. If he eventually turns out that Van Dijk he becomes calm, because if you check it, La Liga is calm, and yet he was getting those red cards. Is it in the Premier League where the pace is more and the pressure is more? He's going to get a red card. So Liverpool he needs to calm down.
Liverpool fans, I want you to agree or disagree with Josh in the comments. Do you think Arroyo gets how many red cards are you seeing?
Arroyo is getting 2 red cards.
2 red cards
or more
for 38 games.
He needs to calm down. In total, he's a good player. My argument is that La Liga is a calmer league, and yet you're still getting red cards. So Premier League is a fast-paced league. So if he is not going to settle down and do his job, he's going to end up getting sent off. The way we saw Casemiro that came from the Premier League, the La Liga, he was getting red card up right and center. He came to Man U, first thing he was getting red cards. He got up to like 3 red cards, and it was looking so bad for Casemiro. But then when he later now calmed down and he played the ball that we know Casemiro for, he became the Casemiro we know. So it's possible that if Arayo can calm down and play his football, he can be one of the best centre backs this season.
All right.
So in terms of player to watch for, Arayo, Szoboszlai, Isak and Bakola.
All right. You mentioned the Premier League, so I just want to tell us their squad, is it enough? And
it's not enough.
Prediction.
Their squad is not enough.
Where do you see Liverpool?
Liverpool will not. I don't think they will make top 4 because that's a bold statement, but I don't think they will make top 4. I think a lot of losing Salah is very big. Losing Salah is too much. That Salah is a vital, but I don't think. And this is a new manager. You lost Salah, your best player. You brought a new manager, and you have not really signed much. You have not really given him much because Liverpool gave Klopp enough money. You see the money they are giving Klopp, and I think that's have affected them. Now they are scared to actually go out and sign those kind of prizes. Because I remember when Slot came, people were making comments that why didn't they give Klopp this amount of money? But they gave Slot and it didn't work out. So I think now they're not scared now. They don't want to waste to carry money and give a manager that they are not sure of yet. So I think that's going to affect them. They have a new manager that needs to rally the boys, and they have a new set of players. They have Bakola, they have what is his name? Arayo. So they need to. It's going to affect them along the line. I feel they may not make it to top 4. They may end up taking. Okay, that will be for our prediction video. But I think they may not. I think people in top 4. I think Tottenham may end up entering top 4 for me. So
ahead of Liverpool.
I think Tottenham will be ahead.
That's good. Well, watch out for our prediction video. Mm-hmm. I think we've covered Liverpool enough.
No, the lineups.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So you can help us with that. Who do you think? What is the starting lineup?
I think their starting lineup picks itself actually. Maybe that's why I didn't want to go into it. I think it's Alisson, Kekes, Van Dijk, Araujo, Frimpong, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch, Bakola if they get Bakola, Isak and Florian Wirtz. Okay. So I think so.
That's a wrap.